In last chapter we added the enemies that chase and attack the player, but right now nothing actually dies, so in this chapter we are fixing all of that, because we are building a complete health and damage system for both player and the enemies. I'm Mark, this is Game Dev Journey, and this, guys, is chapter 5. Let's build. So guys, we are now in the editor, and the first thing to do is to go in our BP bullet. Why is? Because now we want to change a little bit our rules, because we don't want to destroy our actor when basically the bullet, okay, hit the enemy, but now we want to apply a sort of damage, okay? So let's, okay, delete our destroy actor, and now we can create apply damage, okay? Our enemy is basically our damaged actor, and the damage causer, okay, is basically a self-reference. Simple like that. For our damage, I want to create a variable and I want to call it damage, okay? So here is our float, okay? Let's compile and save. For now we can choose like maybe 30, okay, something like that. And now we can basically take our damage and simply combine it here in base damage, okay? So now we apply the damage to our enemy, and after that we want to delete our bullet, okay? So destroy actor, and of course the target itself, because after the bullet, okay, apply damage, the bullet is delete from the word, okay? And so now in BPN we want to change a little bit our mechanic, because we want to call an event when we apply the damage to the enemy. This event is called any damage, okay? And we call this event simply when basically the enemy receive, okay, the damage. So we want to create another variable that is basically our health, the health of our enemy, that is a float, of course. And so now we want to modify it. Let's compile, because we want to select in default value 100, okay? For now can go well. And so basically get this health, and we want to set it. We want to take the starting health, okay? So get health, subtract from it the damage, okay? So let's maybe organize a little bit. Okay, so now we modify the health. When the health is or 0 or maybe less than 0, basically the actor must be destroyed, okay? So now we can set up a simple, okay, branch here, and the condition is if the health is less or equal to 0, so when it's true, we want to simply destroy the actor. So destroy actor, okay? So we shoot the bullet, hit the enemy 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. At some point, okay, the enemy is destroyed. Of course, it's a game, so an important part of a game is the feedback, okay? So when something hits something else, we want to create a type of feedback, maybe a visual feedback, a sound feedback, and something like that. In order to do this, we want to create a visual feedback. So we want to change the material of the static mesh into white, and after some time we want to restart, okay, the same material, the starting material. So basically here in the event any damage, okay, we want to take our static mesh, so maybe here, okay, we want to set material, okay, so let's organize a little bit, okay, and so now here we want to set the material, and the material is white, but we need to create it. So let's go in content drawer, and in, okay, we don't have materials, so let's create a new folder, materials. And in this folder we can create a material. So here, material. I want to call it am_white. And so we can simply open it, and here in the base color you can choose the brightest white you can find. And also here I want to choose a roughness of 0, okay, so it's very visible. So let's apply, and now simply here material select M white. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so if you go here, press play, as you can see it's white, but of course we want to restart, okay, the same material. So let's close this tab and go here in the event begin play. So here we want to simply save our default material. Okay, so I want to call it maybe default material. So here object reference, and we want to set it to the same of our static mesh. So take our static mesh, get material. Okay, let's change here, not material, sorry, but material interface. Okay. So now, yes, we can set it. Okay. So here, okay, after the white, we want to set basically our default material. So let's create a timer by function name. So set timer by function name. The time I want to choose 0.1, it's very fast. And the function name, we want to create a new function, okay? So go here in functions, and this function we can call restart material. So we simply set the material of the static mesh. So take here the static mesh, set material, in material, okay, take our default material and simply combine these two nodes. Let's compile and save. If you go back here in set timer by function name, we can now write restart material, okay? Must be the same, okay, noun, the same. Now let's test it. Okay, as you can see, it's white when we hit him, and yes, after some time, the enemy is destroyed. Now we want to apply also another type of damage and health also for our BP character. If you go in enemy, as you can see, we have created this little function here. So when the box, okay, this box here in viewport overlap with character, we simply apply some damage, okay? So in the event graph here, apply damage. But yeah, we can maybe set up a more complex mechanic. So here in the variables, let's create a damage, okay? So we can simply modify it in a very easy way. I don't know, 20, okay, something like that. And also here we can simply drag and drop here in base damage. So go here in character, we can create a new variable, and we want to call it always health. It's always a float. Now we can search for any damage event, any damage, and so when this event is called, do the same thing of our enemies. Simply take it and copy it, okay? So here, this way, okay? So go here and simply, okay, combine this way. We can also create a visual feedback, can be the same of the enemy. Maybe we can simply change the material. Let's do the same thing, okay? So go in BP character. Okay, let's move it. I want to do it in a very fast way. So here the object is self. The function name, we want to create a new one, is called restart material, okay? If you go back in the event graph, we don't want maybe the white, we want to apply the black, okay? So let's create a material and black. Let's save and let's here, okay, change the color to black and also the roughness to 0, okay? So let's save. If you go back to our BP character, now we can simply, okay, select black, and in our, okay, begin play, we need to set up our default material. It's important. So let's create our default, that is an interface material. We want to set it to the same material that we have in the start. So let's take our static mesh and take basically our material, get material. The return value go here, and now if you go in restart material with our static mesh, the material, so set material to our default material. Okay, I know it's the same thing, but we must do it. Of course, the health must have a default value, so I want 100, and of course we cannot destroy the actor, but maybe for now, okay, we can print a string and say game over. In the next episode we will create the feedback UI core loop and something like that, okay? So now we can test it. When we press play, as you can see, I can hit, oh yeah, our enemy. There is a feedback. And now if the enemy go here, oh yeah, it's a problem. Oh yeah, it's a real problem. So guys, this is it. We have created our damage and health system. In the next episode, we will create the last things of this incredible series. And yeah, for today, that's it. If you have some problems, let me know in the comments and I will try my best to help you. If you like these videos, please subscribe, drop a likes, and yeah guys, bye bye.